Hey Phos family, it's Laura, and it is my pleasure to welcome you back to 4200 to our campus for Phos Community Church. We are beginning our in-person worship services this Sunday at 9:30 a.m., November 1st. Now, that does nothing to our online environment. We are kind of a two-campus church at this point. We have our online environment and now our in-person environment. And just like everything else around us, it is not really the old normal. We are getting used to a new normal. We as a staff have been preparing and figuring out how to have a safe experience for you where we can still be together but still follow the guidelines and stay safe. And I'm confident that we are ready to do that for you this Sunday. Now, we are also aware from studying cases in our county and in our state, we know that cases are on the rise. We are aware of that, and we are asking you to do your part. If you are sick or you're not feeling well or someone in your household is not well, then please stay home. If you have compromised health, if you have someone in your family who has compromised health, then please stay home. The online experience is there for you. The in-person experience is also there for you when you're able to come to church. Now, I will tell you that because cases are rising, we are really buckling down on our guidelines. We are trying to follow all of the Healthy at Work guidelines and all of the guidelines for places of worship. And that includes buckling down on some of the stuff that we've been working toward, but now we are ready to go. And the first thing is masking up. When you get into the parking lot outside, and you get out of your car, your mask needs to be on. The only people who will not wear a mask are the singers and the speaker on the stage. Other than that, if you are on campus, outside or inside, you need to be wearing a mask. Which brings me to our kiddos. If you have a kiddo who is under 5 years, a baby or a toddler, we have one room in the building that is open for them, and that will be our only mask-free zone in the whole building. The volunteers in there will wear masks, but the littlest ones will not. If you've got a preschooler up through a 5th grader, then you can drop them off at the back of our drop-off loop, and they will be outside through the month of November for Adventure Sundays in November. They're going to be outside playing, have them dress warm, but they also will wear masks, even though they're outside. So we're going to mask up, and I'm going to take you inside, and I'll show you what it's going to look like inside. When you enter the building, you will be able to take your baby or your toddler to Kid Check-In. The Kid Check-In for the little guys is inside. Kid Check-In for preschool and up is outside. The first thing that you'll see when you'll come in is we have our doors propped open to our worship center. We have worship center entrance here and then also around to the right through our video venue. You are welcome to join us for worship in either of the two locations. The video venue is what we recommend if you're planning to keep your kids with you and they maybe have some wiggles and giggles they need to get out. The video venue is a perfect spot for you. When you come in, you'll see the communion table with a hand sanitizer station. You'll also see that we have prepackaged communion kits that are right there on the table for you. So take one for yourself and then head into the worship center. We are going to have a time every service with communion. That's going to be a designated time where we will ask you to take your mask off, to take the wafer and the juice, and then we will ask you to put the mask on. So wait for that moment during service to take communion. Let's head into the sanctuary and I'll show you what it's like in there. When you enter the worship center, you'll notice that we have greeters in here to help you and your family find a seat. We are going to be seating in every other row, and in each row there will be a few seats between you and the surrounding families. The capacity for this room is going to be 50%. So when we fill up to 50%, we'll be seating in the video venue, and then that will be all the space that we have. If we find that we're coming near 50% for a while, then we will add a second service at 11. But right now, we are sticking to only one service at 9:30 a.m. on Sundays. Service will only last 45 minutes long, so we hope that if you have to go to the bathroom, you might be able to just use the bathroom before service or after service, because our hope, if at all possible, is for everyone to stay in their space during the service time. At the end of service, we'll be dismissing you one section at a time to go outside. We love to mingle and catch up and talk with each other, and we are encouraging you to do that just outside, still in masks and still socially distanced. So we appreciate you following all the guidelines, keeping you and your family safe, keeping us and our family safe, and loving our neighbor really well. I just also want to take this time to thank you for being an incredible church family over these last several months. We have experienced a pandemic, we have experienced the death of our pastor, and we've experienced a really hard season separated from each other. And that's part of the reason that we've worked so hard to stick to guidelines so that we can come back to the building. So we hope to be in the building for service as long as we can keep following those guidelines and keeping people safe. Now, I want to thank you, though, on behalf of myself and our whole church family, our whole church staff. We just want to thank you as our church family for giving us space during this time, grace during this time, and patience during this time. There is no how-to owner's manual on how to run a church in a pandemic. But you all have been great brothers and sisters in Christ, and you have been cheering us on all the way. And we're thankful for that, and we're thankful for you. We're excited to see you this Sunday, whether it's online or in person. Either way is great. We'll see you Sunday at 9:30. We love you all. And I'm back because I forgot one more thing. This weekend is daylight savings time, so set your clocks back 1 hour Saturday night so you fall back an hour, so that you are not an hour early to church. We will see you all Sunday morning at 9:30 in the new time. Bye.